Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. Hope you guys had an awesome day trading today. A little bit of a mixed market today. Did have some gains from yesterday, a little bit of a pullback, but again, kind of mixed. S&P 500 was up in the green, 0.19%. The Nasdaq was up as well in the green, 0.48%, but the Dow 30 was down 7 points, 0.03%. So overall, not a lot of movement. But some stocks did gain back a little bit anyway from yesterday. And as you guys remember from yesterday, Ford was down quite a bit, almost 6%. And over the last week, you can see here, it's down 6.8%. And a lot of viewers were asking whether they should be getting out of Ford. And my idea was that this would be a good time to actually buy Ford. You can see over the last month, fairly steady until the last week or so, and then yesterday really plunged down 6% or so. So my philosophy is that I think this is a great stock. It's a long-term stock. It's got a great dividend yield, and as the price of the stock trends down, I'm going to be buying more of this stock, and I'm going to be doing this because it's very hard to predict when a stock is going to fall. It's really hard to predict when a stock is going to bottom out, but you can always pick up a stock for cheaper price if you do something called dollar cost averaging. So essentially what dollar cost averaging is doing is putting in a set amount of money, for example, here, 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 with the idea that as the stock price declines, you'll be buying more shares of that stock as it gets cheaper. And if the contrary were to happen, if we were to start here and then move up, you'd be buying less shares per interval, because you're basically putting in a set amount of money. So over the long term, you're going to be buying more shares when it's cheaper and less shares when it's more expensive. And that way you can essentially dollar cost average down the price of a stock. So for example, hypothetically speaking, if you were to put $1,000 in here, let's say the stock was $40, you'd be buying 25 shares. If it all of a sudden went down to $25, you'd be buying 40 shares. And if it went up to $50, you'd be buying 20 shares. So as the price of the stock declines, you buy more shares, and as the price of the stock increases, you buy less shares. And over time, the average is moved down. So that's what I'm going to be doing with Ford. I'm going to be actually putting more money into Ford the lower the price drops. And I might even be supplementing this a bit as well by putting in more money per interval as the price of the stock declines. So I went ahead and I bought some around 12.30 or so before the decline. Went ahead and put in, I think it was right around here or so, $12 or so. And then today I went ahead and bought some shares as well, $12.79. And if this stock continues to trend down, I'm going to go ahead and buy even more shares of this particular stock. And you can see here, the 52-week graph, the low has been 11.03 with a high of 14.16. And again, the projections, over 2017 are that this is going to trend down a bit more. Ford definitely has some rough financial times for 2017 for a number of different factors. But again, I think this is a great long-term buy. And because of the variability in the stock, it's also a good stock that you can do a little bit of swing trading with as well. With the idea that if you can't get out of the stock, it's a great long-term buy, not only for the capital appreciation, but also for the dividend. So I know a few of you were a little bit hesitant about holding the stock through a downtrend, wanting to get in and out quickly for either a day or swing trade, but this stock's a great long-term buy. Again, in my opinion, this is a great long-term buy. It's got a great dividend yield, and I can see this definitely increasing 15 to 20% over the next few years. So again, that's my strategy with Ford here. I'm going to be dollar cost averaging down. The lower the price of the stock, the more shares I will be buying, not only with the dollar cost averaging strategy, but also I'll be also putting in more money per interval as well. So that's what I'm doing with Ford. Let me know what you guys are doing with Ford. Those of you who do have Ford, or maybe you will be jumping into Ford, let me know either way. Always interested to hear what other investors are doing with some of the stocks I own. And again, Ford is one of my larger holdings here. You can see I have 1,937 shares for $22,837.23. So this is a large part of my portfolio. I like Ford moving forward. I like the dividend. I like day and swing trading Ford. But let me know what you guys are doing with Ford. So yeah, kind of with that, I'll end the video here. As always, if you enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Building the channel. I hope you guys have been learning along with me. And as always, if you guys have any great video ideas, any questions that are lingering, let me know. I can put a video out about those. I always am looking for new topics to research and read up about. So let me know either way. So yeah, kind of with that, I'll end the video, and we'll see you guys next time.